Good day everyone, my name is Shegun Aluko. You're welcome to our channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Alright, good morning everyone. My name is Shegun Aluko, and on this channel or this platform we'll be talking about different things ranging from education, family, politics and social values and so many other things. So today we will be talking about the UTME results and the talking points. So what are the talking points? About 1.9 million students or candidates wrote this examination just some days ago, and some of the results are out according to the examination body. And here we're looking at what many people are saying about the examination and the outcome. So, but first, let's look at the statistical analysis of the 2025 UTME results. About 0.24% of the students got above 320, and about 0.39% of the students got about between 300 and 319. But when you look at the large population of the candidates that wrote this exam, you find out that about 50%, over 50%, got between 160 and 199, which is below 200. And many people have been asking questions: why are the results this bad this year? Now the fact remains that there are so many reasons for these results coming out this way. So let's look at some of them. Number one, we want to look at the gap between the internal exams written in schools and the external exams. So I feel also as an educator that there is gap between what is being taught in school and what is expected, especially when preparing students for external exams. Now, external exams are standardized exams, and then you have students coming from different backgrounds writing these exams. So we have students from the private sector or private schools, we have students from the government schools, which are the public schools. But you see, it is the same curriculum, and we also have some international students as well too, who also want to write some of these exams. So what I've come to understand is that the preparation for an exam of such like this should be done many months before the exam. And when I say many months, I mean, if you know you're writing Jamb in SS3, for instance, you should have been preparing a year, 2 years before the exam. So it is not the preparation that we do after buying the form. No, it is the preparation that you must have started it even 2 years before the exam. You know you're going to write it in 2 years, you start your preparation. Now, I know that there are some schools that prepare their students as early as SS1. They introduce them to the Jamb curriculum, they provide them with the materials to pass this exam seamlessly. Now, haven't spoken about that challenge. Let's look at other things. Lifestyle. Our young teenagers these days are making the wrong choices. Now, their lifestyle is not something that has to do with education. Many of them spend their time on their headsets or their phone entertaining themselves. Now, these are times where you're meant to prepare for the exam. But what do? They spend most of their time listening to music, playing games on their devices, and doing some other things that are outside of education. So, lifestyle choices. They need to change, they need to make the right choices. Number 3 is the wrong attitude. Many young people have wrong attitude towards education. They feel that, education is not important. And then even the society, some people in the society feel that education is a scam. No, it's not. Education is not what a scam. Education is a pathfinder. If you're going to find your way in this world, you need education. So our young people must change their attitude towards what? Education. Another one is what? The societal influence. What is the society saying? What is society doing towards education? The society is no longer what pushing for academic success. Rather, they want money at all costs, and that is what they are preaching. And this is what the young people are seeing. They see that they can make money through other means. But the fact remains that when you know what you're set out to do, your contribution to the society, you will thrive. And that is the role of education in our society. Your education would help you find your way in the society, how you can contribute meaningfully to your society. And then on the part of the examination body, Jamb, as well as the government. But let me talk about Jamb first of all. Now, I feel that Jamb, over the years, this is an organization that I myself wrote Jamb, and I feel that this is an organization that has been in existence for well over 20 years. If you look at it, over 20 years. So I feel that by now they've made so much progress. We've seen the new innovation. Exams are conducted seamlessly now, but the fact still remains that there are so many things that can still be done to improve student performance. And I want to stress that student performance. Number one, I expect that at the end of every exam, Jamb comes out with more like an examination report or examiner reports on the exam. That is, each of the subjects would be marked, and there will be an examiner report on each of the subjects. So the examiner reports would involve looking at each of the questions. How many students got the questions right? What the examiners were expecting. So that the student coming behind, those that will write it in the following year, would have something to read and to learn from. And then Jamb can also include materials on their website, free materials, because this exam itself is a paid exam. And so how do you give back to the students? How do you improve performance? Release some of these materials over the years. Put them online for the students to assess, free of charge. So Jamb can do this and many more to improve student performance. And then on the part of the government, when you look around, most of the things you see is things to entertain the people. Government needs to invest in education more. It's been a while I've seen libraries. When you move around local government around the country, you find out that our libraries are disappearing. Where are the libraries? Schools, even public schools, do not have libraries. Where are the public libraries? Where would the students go to read? So we cannot remove those things. All those things that I've mentioned would help improve student performance. So going forward, what can we do as a society? We can encourage the young ones to prioritize their future. And the driver to a successful future is education. Education is not a scam. I want the young people to embrace education because it is a path finder. Thank you for listening.